Today we are going to learn how to balance chemical equations in a very simple way. A chemical equation shows a chemical reaction. On the left side we have the reactant, and on the right side we have the product. The most important rule is the number of each type of atom must be the same on both sides. This is because atoms are not created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. Before we start, let's understand two important terms. A subscript is the small number written at the bottom right of an element symbol. It tells us how many atoms are in one molecule. For example, in O2, the subscript 2 means there are 2 oxygen atoms in one molecule. A coefficient is the number written in front of a chemical formula. It tells us how many molecules we have. For example, 3 CO2 means 3 molecules of carbon dioxide. Let's look at sodium reacting with chlorine gas to form sodium chloride, which is table salt. The equation is, now let's count atoms. On the left side, sodium is made of single atoms and chlorine is made of molecules with 2 chlorine atoms. On the right side, sodium chloride contains 1 sodium atom and 1 chlorine atom in each formula unit. So chlorine is not balanced. We fix this by adding a coefficient in front of NaCl. Now the right side has 2 sodium atoms and 2 chlorine atoms. But sodium is now unbalanced, so we also adjust sodium. Now both sides are balanced. Sodium has 2 atoms on each side, and chlorine also has 2 atoms on each side. Now let's try a more advanced example. Propane reacts with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. First, balance carbon. Propane has 3 carbon atoms, so we put 3 in front of CO2. Next, balance hydrogen. Propane has 8 hydrogen atoms. Each water molecule has 2 hydrogen atoms. So we need 4 water molecules. Now check oxygen. On the right side, 3 CO2 gives 6 oxygen atoms. 4 H2O gives 4 oxygen atoms. In total, there are 10 oxygen atoms. Since oxygen gas is O2, which contains 2 oxygen atoms per molecule, we need 5 oxygen molecules. Now the equation is balanced.